Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to talk about the upcoming transit of Venus in Cancer that's happening on the 21st of August. Okay, and its impact on the Scorpio rising. Anybody with a Scorpio rising, Scorpio ascendant, Scorpio Lagna or Moon in Scorpio. This video is applicable for all of them. So guys, Venus, the planet of sensuality, the planet of love, the planet of romance, the planet of beauty, okay, the most beautiful planet, that the planet that shines the most, okay, the planet of fashion, the planet of elegance, would be and transiting into the house of Moon, which means the beauty of Venus meets the tenderness of Moon. And this particular transit is happening in your house of luck, in your house of destiny, Scorpio people. So beautiful transit for you. I would request you to watch this video till the end, because this would give you a lot of insights about, what is this transit bringing in for you. Now, before I talk about the details of this transit, let me walk you through on what kind of areas are controlled by Venus in your chart. So Venus is the lord of your 12th house, which is the house of foreign land. Okay, Venus is the lord of your 7th house, which is the house of marriage, which is the house of your business partnership. And Venus would be transiting into your 9th house, which is the house of luck, the most important house, the house of luck, the house of destiny. And from there, Venus would be giving an aspect on your 3rd house, which is the house of your social media, which is the house of your writing, which is the house of your communication. Now, let's talk about, what is this transit bringing in for you. So, as I said, Venus would be transiting into your 9th house of luck. So, the first thing, you would see after 21st of August is luck favoring you. Okay, luck would be by your side. So, you would see that you're taking a step and the luck moves 5 times ahead. So, first thing you would notice, and luck, not just in these areas, but 360 degrees, in all the areas of your life, you would experience that luck is favoring you. So, that's the first thing. Now, second thing, this is the house for, guys, higher learning. So, if a very high probability, that you may go for a higher learning after 21st of August, and that higher learning you may go to a foreign land because it is the 12th house which Venus is connected with, like which Venus holds. So you may go to a foreign land for higher learning. Now, the next thing is this is the house for long-term travel, and this is a spiritual, like this particular movement of Venus, you would be inclined towards spiritualism. So, which means, what is the probability that somebody living in a country like UK, they decide to go for a, yoga course in Rishikesh in India. Okay, or they decide to go for a, yoga course in Goa or Bali. So this is the time when a lot of Scorpions, they would plan to migrate. I mean, they would plan to go for a long-term travel to a foreign country and just for spiritualism, just for discovering yourself. Okay, just for going for a meditation, just for going for some kind of a pilgrimage also. Okay, just knowing yourself, journey of self discovery. So this is also a very high probability, guys. Okay, now the third thing, this is the house for your bosses at work, your leaders at work, so your managers at work. So here you would see there is a good relationship with your manager, with your bosses. This is the house for a mentor, guys. Mentor, very important word in today's times, because having the right mentor, makes a lot of difference. Like this is the time when you would see if you have a mentor. Okay, you would see one suggestion from a mentor. It could be your astrologer. It could be anybody. Okay, one suggestion from a mentor can like change the luck. This is how it is. I'm reading because it's in the 9th house, guys. Venus and the guru of demons. So even one suggestion from a mentor could change your life. So I strongly recommend to connect with your mentor, connect with your astrologers during this time. Okay. Now the next thing, this mentor could be because 12th house has a connection. So this mentor could be from a foreign land also. Now the next thing, this is the house for your father also. So good relationship in terms of your father. If you had any differences in of opinion with your father, this is the time you would see that that things get sorted with the father, and good for his health also. Okay, now let's move on to the next, which is the seventh house. The house for your marriage, the house for your business partnership. So the first thing, if you see, like Venus is third from the seventh house, which means people who are single, they would get a communication around marriage. They would get a good communication around marriage. So there is a probability that single people might get married after 21st of August, or you get a communication around that the process of marriage begins. Okay, now the second thing is people who are already married, they would see some great relationship with their spouse. Okay, there's a possibility that you may go to a long term travel with your spouse to a foreign land, or you may go to a good luxury travel to a foreign land with your spouse. That's also seen. Now this is the house for partnership, business like partnership business, which means people who are into business partnership, or those who have a business in partnership, they would see a lot of success happening. They would see a lot of luck, because seventh house lord is in ninth. So they would see a lot of luck, getting help of luck in terms of expansion of their business, partnership business. So anything which is, the more sales, more clients, more revenue, more net profit, okay, more products, everything around, your business, you would see expansion, and luck would favor you. That's also seen. Okay, now, from the ninth house, Venus would be giving an aspect on your third house of, social media, guys. Okay, so which means people who are into social media, or who are social media influencers, or who are planning to get into social media, this is an excellent time, because luck is completely by your side. People who are already having, some social media channels like, TikTok, like YouTube, Instagram, this is the time you would see, lot of luck, support of luck, and lot of, your channel would grow. Like whatever metrics you have, you would see that those metrics would grow. Okay, so this is the house for communication also, which means, guys, this is the time for you to communicate, to talk as much as you can, because luck would support you. Each time you would talk, luck would support you. So people who are into any kind of a business related to communication or writing, okay, which could be you are a teacher, you are a consultant, okay, anybody, anything which involves communication, they would see a lot of growth. They would see a lot of that diplomacy of Venus coming into their communication. That's same goes with writing. People who are into the field of writing, they would see a lot of diplomacy in writing, a lot of growth around their profession. Okay, and this is the time when you would also go to a short term travel. So short term travel with your spouse, because seventh house is the house for marriage. I mean your spouse. So both, spouse are like very high probability you go to a long term travel to a foreign land, or you may go to a short term travel to a foreign land. So like this is mostly I would wanted to talk about this particular transit, guys. So good, like you would be spiritually inclined, luck, which is the most important thing. That's why you're watching this channel. Luck would be completely by your side. Okay, very good chances of going, like good holidays, because Venus means luxury. So good holidays, good like short term holidays, good long term holidays, and anybody who's planning to, like, going for a holiday, this would be an ideal time, guys. So now let's move on to who gets this impact. Okay, so guys, for transits to manifest in your life, so Scorpio people, the primary condition is that you should be passing through with Venus times. You should be passing through with Venus Mahadasha, Venus Antardasha, or Venus Pratyantardasha. Okay, so if you're passing through with that, whatever I'm talking, you would see that getting manifested 100%. 100% impact you would see in your lives. Okay, but if you are Scorpio rising and you're not passing through with Venus times, okay, then it would be a drop in the ocean. Then it would be, say, a partial impact of 10 to 15%, or maybe 10%. So this is what it, I mean. This is what it is. This is how we should read the transits. So that's mostly what I wanted to talk, guys. So Scorpio people, you have any questions related to this particular transit of Venus? You can write a comment, and I will respond to that, and I'll make sure that I add something which is of value for you. So guys, if you've liked this video, I would request you to press the subscription, to press the bell notification, and to also add a comment, guys, because your comment really validates my effort. And Scorpio people, anyone wants to connect with me for a reading of their chart, I've shared my contact details, my WhatsApp number, my email address. You can connect with me on that, and we can go for a reading. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for your time, and you have a great weekend.